Forget everything you think you know about Stoicism. It's not about quiet journaling or sipping coffee while waiting for inspiration. Stoicism was a battlefield technology. It was the operating system that powered the most effective conquering machine in the ancient world, the Roman legion. You're watching another video because you want a psychological edge, the ability to control your stress, master your emotions, and dominate your life. The Romans didn't read philosophy to feel better. They weaponized it to conquer the known world. The question is this: can the mindset that built an empire fix your modern chaotic life? Yes, but only if you understand its military origins. Every effective fighting force requires an SOP, a standard operating procedure. For the legions, this was the practical application of Stoicism. Unlike Greek schools, which were academic, Roman Stoicism was a mandatory functional code. Its mission was simple: eliminating variables. A scared, unpredictable soldier is a variable that kills his comrades. Stoicism eliminated the variables of fear and indecision. The grueling demands, marching 20 miles a day carrying 60 pounds, subsisting on simple rations, served as an accelerated course in what we now call environmental stress inoculation. The discipline wasn't arbitrary torture. Epictetus called this Prohairesis, the power of choice, the single thing immune to external force. The legionary chose to march with discipline, transforming objective physical hardship into subjective mental strength. This wasn't pain, it was practice. Let's get to the tactical advantage, the dichotomy of control. The soldier was trained to mentally divide the world into two spheres, just like a commander divides a field of battle. Zone Alpha, internal controllable, his grip on the gladius, his shield position, his decision to obey. These are all up to him. Zone Beta, external uncontrollable, the enemy general's plan, the stray javelin, the weather, and his life or death. These are not up to him. By focusing entirely on Zone Alpha, he achieved Apatheia, a mental state free from crippling fear, and maximized his combat effectiveness. This leads to the ultimate tactical commitment, Amor Fati, the love of fate. The soldier accepted that his death was possible and swore the sacramentum, binding his life to the state. This wasn't passive surrender, it was the fear-negation protocol. By rationally accepting the worst-case scenario, he became immune to psychological terror, dedicating all mental resources to fighting with perfect decisive discipline. His honor lay not in victory, but in the virtuous execution of his duty. This discipline was enforced by the centurion, the true backbone of the army. He commanded not just through rank, but through rational example. When he enforced harsh discipline, it was understood as necessary for the collective good, a fundamentally Stoic concept of prioritizing the polis over individual sentiment. The military structure itself was a hierarchy designed to enforce rational, virtuous behavior from top to bottom. The ultimate proof of the legion's philosophy came from the highest command. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher-emperor, composed his meditations while directing a vast military apparatus on the cold frontiers. His challenges were beyond simple combat: plagues, treachery, and the survival of the empire. His solution was pure Stoicism, to maintain an objective view. A defeat was not a personal tragedy, it was a data point. An enemy was not a monster, he was a man with different incentives. This clinical, rational detachment was his executive function. The same military OS that worked on the Danube frontier works today. You may not face a Germanic charge, but you face the daily siege of distraction, anxiety, and stress. The legionary's mindset provides the blueprint for your inner citadel. Your modern shield isn't steel, it's your attention. Stop letting outside events breach the walls of your mind. Is that public criticism in Zone Alpha or Zone Beta? It's Beta. Focus on your response, Alpha. The Roman legion teaches us that strength is not about controlling the world, it's about making your mind unconquerable. The most valuable lesson? The time for philosophy is not when you are safe, but when you are under fire. Challenge. I want you to identify one Zone Beta item you worry about right now, something you cannot control, and for 24 hours, treat it as a legionary accepting fate. Let me know the result of that psychological experiment in the comments. And if you're ready to fully weaponize your mind, subscribe for more deep dives.